Have you ever found yourself tangled in the complexities of Go programming, especially when it comes to channels? If so, you're not alone. Today, we're diving into a common question. Can a channel in a struct be directional when passed to a function? I totally get it. Channels can be tricky, and understanding their directionality is crucial for writing safe and efficient Go code. You're definitely not the only one who's faced this challenge. Here's the specific question we're addressing. One user asked, is there a way to ensure that Go routines can only send messages using a channel in a struct? They want to know how to add safety when passing channels to Go routines. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. To understand this better, let's break down the issue. In Go, you can specify the direction of a channel when passing it to a function. This means you can create a channel that only sends or only receives. But when you wrap channels in a struct, things can get a bit more complicated. And stick around. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer understanding of how to manage channel directionality in structs, plus a handy tip to make your Go code even safer. To add safety when passing channels in a struct to Go routines, the user can define the channel direction in the struct itself. This way, they can ensure that the Go routines can only send messages through the channel. Next, the user should instantiate the structs with the directional channel. This ensures that each instance of ChanStruct can only send messages and not receive them. When launching the Go routines, the user can now pass the struct instances directly. Since the channel is directional, the Go routines will only be able to send messages. Inside the sumfunc function, the user can safely send messages using the channel without worrying about receiving messages. This adds a layer of safety to the Go routines. Finally, the user should ensure that they handle the closing of the channels properly to avoid any resource leaks. This is important for maintaining good performance. Fun fact, did you know that Go was designed for simplicity and efficiency? It's like the Swiss Army knife of programming languages, versatile and powerful. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach suggested by a user involves using an anonymous function to ensure one-way communication on a channel. This means you can pass the channel directly to the function while maintaining safety. If you need both-way communication, you can create a new struct for receiving channels. This allows you to reassign the channel to a one-directional type before passing it to the function. Let's check out another perspective from a different user. One alternative approach is to pass the channel directly to the function, making it directional, just like in the initial example. This way, you can specify how the channel can be used. Another option is to avoid exposing the channel directly. Instead, you can create a struct method that allows writing to the channel. This effectively makes it directional since there's no method to read from it. Lastly, you can make the channel a directional member of the struct itself. This allows you to control how the channel is used within the struct. Here's a pro tip. Always define your channel direction explicitly in your structs. This not only makes your code safer, but also improves readability for anyone else who might work with your code. And there you have it. You've learned how to manage channel directionality in structs effectively. Remember, clear and safe code is the key to successful programming. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more Go programming tips.